Division 3C in GMAN, naturally. To your recap, I am of course Gunnar's joined by Lozra.
Hello.
What are we doing? Yes, recapping schedule. So any interesting games? I see we're starting off with yours. Care to tell us how it went?
Oh, my claw blitzer actually had a really good game for the first time this season,
No.
and so I broke armor like 50% of the blocks that I took, so it was pretty brutal. I got the fireball that I didn't get in playoffs last season. It was like a 5-man or a 4-man fireball, and it was on his drive, so it was like, yeah, it was like 0-0 first half, his drive. I was expecting like the nice little 2-1 grind, but he decided to commit really hard onto the sideline, like in midway into my half on about turn 4. So I was just like, well, that looks like a fireball, because he'd put his diving tackle black up in a really good spot, so I sort of had to fireball.
You
But luckily
attrition
it knocked down.
fireballed?
It knocked down like 4 pieces and removed one of them. And then the same turn I blitzed the diving tackle and injured him. So that was like the big swing turn, and then after that it was just sort of how many could I score.
Man. Yeah, well,
So yeah,
it
it was a rat bullshit, but the other way around, where like the bash rat bullshit, where it's like all of a sudden, like I think my blitzer first mate, he had 10 blocks, 10 armor breaks, like 3 knockouts, 2
Oh
casts,
God.
which is, you can't really play back against that, especially because that's like Nurgle or Chorf stats, but I've actually got movement 9 and actually 4 as well, so it's just like a bit grim.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy actually. Well, I mean, it happens. He didn't have the most impactful perms. I think he got a perm on this Black Orc there, which is not good, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we'll talk about that later though.
I mean, if you look at the block, I've made 27 blocks and got 15 armor breaks in 27. And you consider that like only one of my pieces has claw, that's like pretty crazy.
Yeah,
that's like abnormal.
I mean, it happens, right? Skaven be Skaven. Into
Yeah.
another interesting game. The Norse win another one.
Yeah, Bainsley taking down Herd.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is a real 6-pointer, isn't it, when it comes to like Challenger Cup contention?
Mhm.
So this is pretty huge for Bainsley to get this win.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those games where AV7 seems to be holding pretty strong.
Yeah, AV7 held up for long enough, and it's just like blanket block against, not blanket block, and you're all like strength 3. They're pretty much the same team, but one of them's got better blocking skills. So like,
yeah,
I'm sure, and Bainsley was good enough as a coach to like leverage that, make some good time, big time plays. I don't know. Interesting, yeah. The Clawmore Rams took 20 armor breaks. Like their armor got broken 20 times, which is not ideal for when you're all armor 8. Like maybe a little bit lower, maybe like 15, maybe 12. Because they broke hard, like they broke armor twice as many times as the Norse did, and the Norse did the armor 17.
Yep.
So I don't know. Maybe that's dice. Maybe that's like blocking and fouling. That might be fouling, like getting a bit of snowball foul going.
Yeah, it could be.
With a dirty player potentially. Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah.
That really shaped things up actually. Cause I think if Had won this, he was like pretty much a shoe-in for challenges or like 3rd place. So now it's like wide open the race for 3rd. But we'll get onto that later.
Yep. Well, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Night Juggler's back, wins against Mercury's Athletic because that was an anime one. Blood to Sand.
Yeah, Mercury Athletic. Wheelie might have just called it there. I don't know. I mean, he wasn't there for my game. I don't know what he's up to. Hope they're okay in real life.
Yeah.
Because this team's pretty good. It's not a team that you'd walk away from. So hopefully it's all good on their end.
Right, so Garth Death Grips Juniors is the next game we're looking at. He managed to draw against the Darkside Dreamers, the division leader, which I think is quite a decent result for him.
Yeah, 2 points off the Dark Elves, which is fine.
I mean,
killed the rookie Witch Elf several times. Like she might have, how many games did she play? Let's check.
Like 2.
That might have been her first game, and she got killed.
As Witch Elves do.
Yeah.
God, I'm playing.
Bomber, bomber stepping up. Maybe it was a bomber bomb that got the witch on. That
Ah,
would be
no,
cool.
that'd be the worst.
Man. I think elves are a pretty good matchup for Underworld. All told, I mean, once you got all the killers, like
Yeah.
you're as fast as them, and you just kill them, and they can't kill you.
Well, you say that,
So
but they have a bunch of goblins, which are
they do, but
annoying.
like, yeah, but they've also got like two mighty blade piling on pieces and like a troll. I don't know. I think this was a good pickup for the Underworld. I think both teams are happy basically with 1-1. Considering how the Underworld season's
Well,
gone, they're happy with 1-1.
I mean, I'm sure the Underworld are pretty happy with 1-1, but I mean, the Dark Elves really needed that win to stay in the clear lead.
Yeah, but I feel like the problem, I don't know, because Dark Elves they were always going to be down players, and it's not like High Elves or Pro Elves or Wood Elves where you can get like an insane thrower and an insane catcher, and that's all you need on the pitch. Like the High Elves sort of need to not get completely like removed, and that's easily going to happen against Underworld because they have like the goblins for fouling, and they have all the blitzers. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think 1-1's pretty chill.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, the stats look sort of, decent. I mean, barely any difference in blocks taken, with a very similar amount of removals, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah, too much to say there. Toxic Avengers lost against Copy Luwak.
Apparently Zombie got diced. I
Yeah,
distinctly remember him saying to us to yell it to like check the dice log, but
it,
I haven't checked the dice log. I woke up
it's,
20 minutes ago, so it's not my
I just
maybe
came
not my
home.
day.
I had exams, so that was fun. Then I have a cold.
Hmm.
I want to die.
Oh well.
Right, so dicing, apparently. How come? His
Uh,
armor seemed fine. Well, they had equal armor, which is not ideal, I guess.
yeah, that's like the headline. Yeah, I
Um,
forgot how many loners are on this high up team.
yeah.
Oh, I need to stop complaining about my rat team now because this team is officially like so much worse. But they still got a 2-0 win, and they got the MVP went on a non-loner, which is pretty good. Ugh. I think I'm getting ill. I think you saying you've got a cold. I can feel myself getting under the weather as we record.
It's a kind of
Like all
placebo.
of a sudden my throat started feeling a bit funny and like my nose started feeling a bit funny.
I mean,
I'm sure I'll be alright.
apparently the Hiles made 2 loner rerolls.
Oh, hold on. The Nurgle made a 12-meter. Nurgle threw a pass. So, like, they must have had some sort of dice. Maybe it was just like agi dice or like a power at the right time or not a power at the wrong time or something. I don't
Hey,
know.
so it says Fireball 3 out of 3 on the log. That means the Hiles had the Fireball, right?
So he hit a 3-man fireball.
Ew.
Whoa. Okay, I can sort of see where so if my opponent had 3-man fireballed me and went on to win, I would also be very annoyed. So fair enough. At the end of the day, these are two teams that are not. One of them's probably going to re-roll. The other one only a 2 season-old Nurgle team, so it's not doing anything exciting. So it's
Well, it's got the Claw Mighty Blow, doesn't it?
bit of a dead rubber game.
I guess. Either way, yeah, I mean he's at the bottom of the this thing, so yeah. Anyways, last game was Natural Talent losing against the Injurious Bastards. You know what I realized the other day?
Hmm.
That I'm an idiot because I just realized that that's an Inglorious Bastards reference.
Wait, you only just got that?
I just got that.
Oh, dear. It's
Uh,
fine. English isn't your first language. It's all good. Like,
it
it's nothing
sort of
serious.
is in some ways.
Oh, how do you mean? I thought you were like Belgian.
I lived in Belgium for like 11 years and then moved to Norway. I'm half Norwegian, half Romanian, and English is the language I speak best.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, try and parse that one. It's
So
interesting.
how many languages? So you can speak like 4 different languages then, to
4,
an extent.
yes.
That's pretty cool, to be fair.
Fluent at least. Yeah, except for the fact that two of them are Norwegian. No, I mean Belgian and Romanian, which comes up exactly never. Like, so
Anyway,
yeah.
the headline here is that Bruce Willis is dead.
Who's Spruce
Uh,
Willis?
the war dancer with tackle, mighty blow, sidestep
Oh,
is killed. The tree is MNG'd.
Christ.
The backup thrower is MNG'd, funnily enough. The regular thrower got 2 casualties. How? So he was blitzing with his thrower or something.
Okay.
He picked up 2 cars on skinks, I assume. And yeah, that's it. So it was. I'm assuming just a 2-1 grind. I mean, what's the? So obviously, maybe it was an Apo, then into dead. I don't know, but God, this was a rough one for the what else? Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
Sometimes that's kind of ended their like challenger hopes.
I
Kind
think
of like
so.
Bruce Willis is probably the second best player on that team, maybe third best player. He's dead. Nah, they've still got enough there. They can still win games. It's just a bit of a blow.
But luckily he's a war
Because
dancer,
it's the
so...
only tackle. It's the only tackle on the team.
Oh, that is an issue though.
You can no tackle wood elves, as I found out the other day. Very difficult to play. Very difficult to play,
Hmm.
especially once you've got development. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a crazy scoreline. I feel like the casualty count was the most important thing to talk about there.
I mean, there
Just
were a
looking at it.
fair couple injuries on both sides. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shall we go onwards?
yeah. Let's carry on.
To development, which is best part. The reason I do these things. So we have the Nordic Nublets. I like levels. What can I say? Nordic
Yeah.
Nublets. They get absolutely nothing except for an MNG and a Lino.
Yep.
Hi.
I don't think they've hired anything, so no change there.
Nope. Dazzle Wasters, you niggled one of the Black Orcs. Very rude. Yeah, that's basically that. It's Braduk there, getting the niggle. You feel bad about it, but it's not the end of the world.
I don't feel bad about it.
You should.
I'm a rat coach. We don't have feelings. Like, come on.
Yeah, you sell your soul for when you play rats.
Exactly.
I mean, this guy's Black Orcs keep getting permanent dying.
I know. I feel so. I do feel bad. Like stepping away from it. I imagine. How many games has that team played? Like a lot. He's like stuck with that team for so long. It just
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
quite come together. And you really need the blanket guard or the blanket block on your Black Orcs because it's just you've always got a weak link that someone can go after and ruin your team. So it really doesn't help, especially at this level. So yeah, it's tough for Organized Crisis.
I mean, he's played 77 games. I mean, you'd sort of
Yeah,
expect more than this.
yeah, exactly. Which tells you that it keeps happening.
Yeah.
He keeps getting almost there, and then like 1 or 2 positionals die, and he's got to buy them again and get them to level 2 again.
Yep.
All the while, like up in Div 4 and Div 3, where like every game is potentially a death. It's just a nightmare.
Well, props for sticking with the team, and it is looking, half decent, especially the Blitzers and the Troll. Just the Black Orcs, right? Just the Black Orcs. The Clotimore Rams. Let's see if the Nordic Nublets managed to do any damage. They managed to kill a rookie, and that's it. What's up with the lack of levels, guys?
Yeah, it's sort of a. Well, the thing is, we're getting towards the end of the season, so the top teams are stopping the like extra development. People are just playing for points, or they're playing for pure development, or their team's dead. So like, it's not like at the start where everyone's quietly like trying to maximize SVP as well as win. So like, there's going to be a little less development, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. Night Juggler is back. Of course, getting the strength last week. That was a level and a half. They get absolutely nothing this week. because it was a bye week.
Yep.
Great. And I mean, Blood to Sand got a couple levels, but they're pending, which is just classic, right?
Oh, that sucks. The
Um,
one time we could potentially talk about something.
yeah, it's a Tomb Guardian level, which is it's nice, I mean, great. That's gonna be stand firm unless it's block. Like, what do you?
Yep.
Yep. Chugman. This team is not called Chugman Milk Jr. It's Glort Death Grips Jr. They get. Well, their Bomber Dribble Start got strength busted, but he's not a player, obviously, and exactly nothing else. What is?
Wait, when did they get the movement 8 lineman?
They have a movement 8 lineman?
Yeah, dilemma.
Since when does he have a movement 8 lineman?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he's had it.
I mean, he's actually busted, but he's movement 8, so like.
Well, he had it last week. And
Did we talk about it last week? Can't remember.
hope we did. And he had it 3 weeks ago. Like, I guess we're both
Ooh.
amnesiacs.
Oops.
Move on quickly. The Toxic
Yeah.
Avengers. There we go. I mean, you said it was a 2 seasonal team. I mean, it looks good. It does.
Yeah, it's so close to being there, isn't it? It's like 1 season away and then it's fully operational. It's close.
Like, Toxic Avengers get 0 levels. At this point, is Rebel.net screwing up? Like, no, because I don't see any
No, I
new
just
levels.
genuinely think there weren't many levels this week.
Merc with Athletic. Are they the hero? No, because they got an admin loss. Natural talent, perhaps? Well, they definitely had some players die. Yep, Spruce Willis, yes. He might blow, tackle, sidestep catcher, not catcher,
Dancer.
dancer, thank you. He's dead. And finally a level, and it's a pretty nice one too, actually. Hugh Lumberjack, man, the Wrestle Lino, he gets guard.
Oh, nice. How
Was
much guard is that on the Wood Elves now? Let me check.
1.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was getting confused with another team.
Yes, 1 and a couple MNGs. But they aren't super impressive MNGs.
Tell you what though, having 1 guard is so. I didn't realize how good it was until I actually got a guard. I want to go run it, and now it's like everything gets so much easier when it comes to like blocking out. Maybe not even just for the sacks, but like the first opening couple of turns where they try and like wrap you up. Just to have the guard there to like fight back with claw is so good. Just a little side note there.
Telling you, it's the best skill in the game after
Especially
block.
when you got claw palm to like take advantage of it. It's like all of a sudden I got a 2 dice on your like other 9 piece. Gonna die. I don't know. Cool.
Yeah, it's huge. Moving on though, we have the Injurious Bastards. Haha, good name, guy. It's a good joke.
Yeah.
They had a skink die and 1 MNG.
Yeah, they had like the rookie skink die.
Yeah. Life goes on. Then we have Copy Luwak. Looking at this team, it hurts. They did win though. They get 2 levels. Just plain coffee gets dodge, standard, and the Wrestle Lino gets dodge as well. All right.
Ooh, not tackle.
Not tackle. I mean, he has 2 tackle already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, in that case, dodge it.
So yeah, that's half
Yeah,
decent.
but he doesn't have any wrestle. He doesn't have any wrestle tackle.
I mean, he doesn't, but.
And then again, your wizard is probably doing all the sacking for you. They might as well have a rostered wizard at this point who does all the sacking. So
spoken like someone who never rolls ones on wizards. Yep. All right. Under Sartosa Blood Bowl Association. That's you.
No levels.
No levels.
You're still on 0 SVP. You had the very. I benched you because you were underperformed. What can I say?
Oh.
Nah, it's because I had a dirty player and I wanted to hide Like, I didn't want the strength 2 on the pitch against Orcs. I wanted to like try and fight a bit, foul a bit.
You'd realize I was your best player and you kept me safe.
I'm pretty sure I got you into scoring range and then you just dropped the ball or something stupid.
That's
I'm pretty sure I remember deliberately setting you up thinking I can get you to 3, and then I can like pick up, but it didn't. Something happened.
a blatant lie.
I mean, I've got Zombie and he's like so much better than you already.
No, it's not true.
You're gonna need to roll Agi up basically.
You'll see. I'll be Agi 6 before long.
Nah, you're gonna be the Suicide Sacker. You're gonna get Agi, then Leap, and then all the Sackers. Get you Dauntless. Yeah, like Dauntless Wrestle Strip or something.
Oh god.
And then Leap. And then,
I'll
like,
leap
very
and
long legs.
die. It tends to happen to my player, so I wouldn't.
The fourth gutter runner is always, you know, the first one you throw at the ball. And if it works, it's a touchdown. If it doesn't, they die. But you've got a backup who's better. So, no offense.
No, I'll not take that. I'll take that on the cheater rather. Man, I don't like being sick. Right. Darkside Dreamers, the last team, they got some stuff as well. Sleipnir gets Leap. So he has the Agi5 Leap now.
Yeah, Leap
hype.
guard. Oh.
That is a hell of a player.
That is one hell of a player. I'm looking forward to killing that. Literally, I'm playing later today. Actually, oh shit! When am I playing this game? I might have to we might have to have a break between recaps as I play my game. Let me check. But yeah, I'm playing a racing. I'm looking forward to killing that in a little bit. Oh no, we've got time. Sorry, it's at 9 PM my time, so it's all good.
Right. So in like 2.5 hours.
Yep.
Right. Darkside Dreamers.
A little bit more than that. Like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh. Okay, sure. Other stuff. I mean, the Witch Elf died, as he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Odin got a level. His block.
Yeah, but the important thing is they dropped to 10 players. For me, anyway, they drop below. They don't have a bench, so any removal I can get will be really useful. That's my only hope. If I can just get up on players, I might be able to win.
You have like no tackle though.
I do. I have 1 tackle.
Is it on
I have
the
tackle
rat?
Juggernaut.
Oh.
And I also have a tackle Saka.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have Dauntless, so he's going to struggle against the Strength 4. But we'll see how we go.
Fair
I've
enough.
got inducements. I think I might be able to put this out anyway.
Yeah, I doubt that. So yeah, that was those teams. Next week's games are as follows. And speaking of the whole you versus the Dark Elves, yeah, first up, that's that basically.
Yeah, I'm predicting myself because I really think I've got a really good chance of winning. Like, my team's in the best place it's been since maybe like week 3 or week 2, and he doesn't have a bench. I'm gonna have inducements to work with. I'll probably have a wizard and something exciting. So I think I've got every chance.
You've gotten cocky after last game, haven't you? You can out-can.
Well, I looked at the table and I thought, oh, all of a sudden, right? Because I've got a really good bye week. I've got like a penultimate week bye week, and then I've got the High Elves, which is basically a bye week. No offense.
You can't say that aloud.
So if I can get to if I can win one of the next 2 games, I can get to like 9 points. But if I can add 9 points, then all of a sudden it's on the other team to slip up. So yeah, I am getting cocky. I think I've got a good shot.
Yeah, I mean, I see where you're coming from. I still think the Darkside Dreamers will win. Yeah, I do. I hope you win. No bias.
I'm looking forward to trying to prove you wrong. I think I can do it.
Looking forward to Leibniz blitzing, not blitzing you, but beating you. That'd be hilarious. Right. The Injurious Bastards versus Mirkwood Athletic.
It's probably a bye week because I think Wheatley's disappeared off the face of the earth. So
yeah. I would still probably go for the Lizards.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. Natural Talent versus the Nordic Nublets. Oh, this is such a... this Norse team is sort of like Major Bite and his Norse team in the other division, where
I
his
think this is a lot better than Major Bite's
no,
team. Major Bite's team's just a load of linemen with a couple of dirty players.
both teams suck but get results.
They're
Like,
not. This team doesn't suck as much as it did.
are you seeing that?
We were talking about this in a GMAN chat the other day, weren't we? Like it's come around and it's all of a sudden like a pretty good Norse team. And obviously they're being, and the fact that they're in like fourth, even though they're just a pretty good team, implies that Bainesy really knows what he's doing with this team. So I don't think you can ever write him off. I don't know. I'm going to predict him, just so that I hope. I don't know. I just think he'll win. I think the Wood Elves are going to struggle. They're a bit down players, and there's a lot of mighty blow and tackle on the team. So I think the Wood Elves are going to struggle.
Yeah, I mean, having a bunch of his players die really helped Bainesy. And I mean, looking at the team, I have it on my other screen now. The only player that's like sort of odd is the one Berserker, isn't it? Like 5317. That's like a 3+ jump up.
Yeah, and it's a lot of TV for that as well.
And he's so slow.
It's like 200 TV is like 100 extra TV, and it's just like a bit of a liability.
Yeah, the rest of his team is actually half decent. Like, both of the Oafs are good. He has a strength 4 Berserker, and the Yeti is something.
The Yeti, oh my god, yeah.
So yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna predict Bainesy. I will.
Let me see.
Time for him to lose. Because now we've both predicted him for the first time all season.
Yeah, I think so.
Toxic Avengers versus the Dozen Wasters. I mean...
Yeah. I'm gonna predict Zombane. Straight up.
I mean, Zombane has the removal potential with Claw and stuff. But he's sort of outguarded. But then again, one of the Black Orcs is missing.
He is outguarded, but there's also a lot of like missing players. It's not a complete blanket outguarding. I think Zombane will do enough.
Yep.
To win here.
I'm gonna go with Zombane.
He's got 2 Claw Mighty Blow. He's got 1 Claw Mighty Blow on a Gauze to blitz. He's got another one with guard in the middle. So it's probably, if Zombane will be probably getting 2 Claw hits a turn, and that should be enough to like work through the Orcs. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's probably the game plan then. Garth Deathgrips Jr. versus the Claudio Rams. Another interesting one, isn't it? I mean, yeah.
This is interesting. Remember that the HUD's gonna get like, what, like 300k, 200k, 250 inducement to work with?
What is he gonna
the
do
Underworld
with
are
those?
just that big. They're at 1900. Oh my god, what a team.
Yeah, it is a buff team.
They seem to be, I'm jinxing here, but they seem to be immune to like serious damage.
You say that, but their troll keeps dying.
Yeah, but he's not an important piece. Like his important pieces are really immune to damage. I mean, the troll's almost to level 3 like, already.
I mean, the Skaven Lino got Agi busted, which is like a real issue.
Yeah, it is an issue, and but the problem is it's his only proper until the Goblin Sacker comes fully online. You're kind of stuck with the dilemma there.
So yeah, the prediction. I mean, I'm gonna go with Chug Man Milk because I think the Claremore Rams only have 1 tackle. In fact, no, they have 2 tackle, but that's still like not really a lot. And all things considered, they don't have that much Mighty Blow, and most of their Mighty Blow, in fact, none of it is on tackle.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna predict a draw.
Oh great, you and your draws again.
No, because I think the Rams are gonna be good on like, I don't know. It's just with Underworld. Underworld are so good at just like stripping and getting a good score. They're both gonna have a wizard. They're both gonna have a wizard. If they both get a wizard, I actually think I might predict HUD. Yeah,
they have a wizard stadium?
Yeah, they have a wizard stadium. The Underworld, and they're playing at home.
Underworld has Nuffle
So,
Altar.
wait, what? I thought that was the wizard icon. Oh, sorry.
The wizard icon is like a scroll for some reason, isn't it?
Oh, I take it back then. I don't know what I could flip a coin. I don't know. I couldn't call it. I think I want the underworld. I want to draw the most. I want the underworld to win second most in terms of like purely personal bias. But in terms of like objectiveness, I think I'm going to give it to. I'll give it to the Rams. I think they're just going to do enough to win. I think they got the sure hands. Yeah, I think the actually 4 Beastmen is going to make the difference. I think. I don't know.
Very well. Lastly, we have the Buttersand versus Night Jugglers back. Probably Buttersand, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Although, you know, the Brets have got like 4 Dauntless.
Yeah, but that's 3 plus Dauntless, which is less than great.
Yeah, it's not reliable. There's enough guard in there for the Camry
Yep.
to like protect. Yeah, I think this is Camry. I think Gervais gonna struggle. He's got a bit of inducement money, but
Yeah, there's always the wizard.
he might
but...
be able to. He might be able to get a wizard and like bolt down the Agi 3 and like get him out of the game maybe. But yeah, I think it's still the Camry.
So, do we want to take a look at the leaderboard?
I do.
Okay. I
would
wasn't
love to
sure
take
if you
a
want
look
to
at the
do that
leaderboard.
like every week or every other week or every third week. Up
Because
top.
it's kind of close. It's I feel like it's really. It could be really close because if you can look at where the lizards are, I mean, the Camry and the Dark Elves are probably through to some sort of playoffs. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 teams within a game of the Injurious Bastards, and like this week is a big week, and it's kind of exciting. Like, I'm pretty excited. I've got the worst TD diff, but I know I feel like nobody in the top 8 can like afford like any more drop points in the top 8, and you're probably sacrificing your playoff spot unless you're Jester 70. So it's like this week is like the crunch week for the game. Like, it's kind of cool. I'm kind of excited. It's gonna be. But I think next week we'll have a really good picture of what's gonna happen, and we can go into detail on the last 3 games, and like try and predict where the table's gonna be. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it is actually surprisingly close. All the way from 8th, your position. If you get a win, you can get, in theory, to 3rd if everyone else loses.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a proper playoff race. I don't know what everyone's run-ins like. I know I've got to play the Dark Elves, the Khemri, and the High Elves, so I've got to play first and second. So it's probably not going to be me who makes it, but you know, it's close. There's some really good coaches at the top as well. It's kind of like, you know, one of Herd, Gerver, Bainesy, Sporro, and like one of those is not going to make playoffs, which is kind of crazy. Like, it's really tight. There's loads of good coaches. It's going to be a fun week of Blood Bowl. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, quite right. So unless we have anything else to talk about, I think that was us.
Yeah, I don't have anything to talk about.
It was a relatively short one, actually, half an hour. How interesting. How quaint, if you would. I think the sickness is getting to me. Either way, we'll see you all next